For story time today, we're going to meet Jesus and 10 people who need his help. And we learn about minding our manners. Before we start, I'm going to get Dave to help us. So I'm going to call him up. Computer, call Dave. Dave, hello. You're right.
Oh.
You ready for the story?
Oh,
great.
Always.
It's a brilliant story this time. This is called Mind Your Manners. Do you know what that means?
Not a clue.
It means that you need to say your please and thank you when you see people. So if somebody does something nice, you say thank you. And you always say please.
Would you say please instead of thank you?
What?
Say it the other way around and confuse them.
Well, anyway, we'll tell the story and see what you think. So Jesus was travelling to Jerusalem. He was in this little village. We don't know the name, but it was somewhere.
Little village in Wales?
No. This is it's in Israel. It's near Israel.
Is that not in Wales?
No, it's not in Wales. It's in a hot country, quite far from where we are in England.
If it's not today in Wales, is it? No. I went there on my holiday. It rained.
Oh,
2 weeks.
Oh, well, I'm sure it might rain in Israel, but it is quite hot usually there. And so Jesus was travelling to the main city, but on the way he stopped off at a village. He was just getting there, and these 10 people who weren't very well cried out for help from Jesus from a distance because they weren't very well. They weren't allowed to be near people in case other people got this disease. It was quite a nasty skin disease.
Did them phones run out of credit?
They didn't have phones back then. They didn't.
String on a can.
Yeah, they could have done, couldn't they? But I think Jesus heard them.
Semaphore, them flags.
Well, they shouted.
Smoke signals.
They shouted towards Jesus and he heard them. And they said, please help us. And so he says, all right, then go to the priest. So you see, back then, if someone had a skin disease and it was called leprosy, if they were getting better, they had to present themselves to their religious leader and he would say whether they could come back in the community.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Did they have like a ticket system like Marvettes? You have to take a ticket and wait your turn.
Queue up. Oh, I don't think they had that system back then, but they must have had some sort of order, didn't they? Because, there was 10 of them all coming at once, weren't there? So they had to be at one at a time.
Must have had big doors too.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know how. I never thought about that, Dave. You ask some interesting questions, don't you?
I do try.
So anyway, they were healed as they turned around.
That's cool, that.
Yeah, as they turned around to go towards the priest, they were healed, which is amazing. It's a miracle. It's absolutely brilliant. And
That's awesome.
Yeah. But did you never guess what happened?
We're here again.
Yeah.
I don't know the story, and you're asking me if I know what happened.
Because what would you do if somebody does something nice for you? What would you do? Somebody gives you a gift, does something nice for you. What would you do?
Give them a stick.
Give them a gift back.
Oh.
Well, what we normally do is that we say thank you, don't we, when somebody does something good.
You said that. Give them a stick.
That's your thank you, is it? Oh, that's great. Well,
has to be chewed though.
A chewed stick. That's a really big thank you from you, is it?
It is indeed.
Oh, excellent. I'll remember that. So only one of the lepers, one of these people who were not very well and who'd got healed, came back to Jesus. And now they weren't at a distance because they were no longer ill. This one person, and he was actually from Samaria, which they were close to. He got down on his knees. Samaria.
Where's that? Is that in Wales?
It's near Jerusalem. No, nowhere near Wales.
Are you sure?
Absolutely certain. So he got down on his knees and he thanked Jesus so much for making him better.
He had a dog.
You reckon he was a dog person?
Well, he said thanks, Dave.
Yeah, he's grateful. But Jesus
If you've got a dog, you're grateful every day. Saying thank you's normal.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I suppose it's good to have a dog then.
Better than a cat.
Yes. So this
We're big fans of cats, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I think you may have mentioned that before, actually, yeah.
Get that one quiet.
So this person came back and thanked Jesus. And do you know what Jesus said?
No.
He said, well, I thought there were 10 of you, because he could count.
I can't count past 3.
No, but only one came back, and whereas the rest of them...
I can count to 1. One.
One came back. And so he wasn't, I don't think he was very happy that the other people hadn't come back to say thank you.
You wouldn't be, would
No.
you?
And the other interesting thing was the person who came back was a Samaritan who was like a foreigner in the area. So the other people should have known
Them
better.
people on the phone.
The what? On the phone?
Them Samaritans. Them on the phone.
Oh, yeah, they help, don't they? They're really nice people. Yeah, they help
good,
people.
them.
Yeah. Well, he was really good to come back and say thank you. But Jesus was thinking, well, hang on a minute. Where's the other 9? They should know better. They've been brought up to say thank you and they hadn't. So
Like
he
I said,
wasn't impressed.
They have dogs.
They were cat people, were they?
Oh.
Okay. So this one person, so Jesus said, you go off and you go off in faith. And he blessed him really and said, well done. But yeah, fantastic. 10 people got healed from that nasty disease.
That's good, that.
But only one person came back to say thank you.
That's less good.
Now, what do you think of that story then?
I think Marvette said thank you.
Thank you for what?
Didn't growl at him.
Oh, yeah, so you were a good dog
Oh,
when you went
always.
to the vets. Oh,
Well, mostly.
mostly. Oh, what does that mean?
Depends what they want to do.
What if they want you to fetch a stick? What do you do?
Maybe stick it. That's cruel.
What do you do if they say fetch the stick?
I have to go and find one.
To go find one now. Sorry.
It's like a cat with a ball of string.
Oh, so did you enjoy that story then?
Oh, very much.
What did you like about it?
I like that Jesus chap. He's nice.
Yeah, he's all right, isn't he?
Oh.
What about the 10 lepers, the people who were ill?
Well, I think that one that came back, he was a good man. Him.
Yeah, he was good,
He was a
wasn't he?
dog owner, wasn't he?
And I don't know what happened to the other 9, but they didn't say thank you, so that's not good.
Should have
So
been made to go and have a dog. Sort him out.
there's a moral to the story, isn't there? It's an amazing story, but it's also a lesson to say thank you when someone does something nice.
Should always say thank you.
Yeah, especially when it's God. Yeah.
Yes.
Before we go, Dave, remember last week you were talking about doing ventriloquism? Yeah, that one.
The talky finger.
Yeah. So have you been practicing?
Ventriloquism.
Yeah, have you been practicing?
No.
Oh, I was hoping
I'm a
you were
natural already, so I don't have to practice.
Go on, let's hear you then.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Did you see me mouth moving?
No, I didn't hear what you said. What did you say? Can I have a translation?
To roll a bit.
Brilliant. Thanks for joining us, Dave, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now. And that was story time.